Hi, I'm your favorite dysfunctional scientist, and I'm here to give updates on how things are going in science. And I'll warn you, it's not good. Recent events have been alarming in the scope of historical events. Freezing of federal grant money, which is expected to go on for several months, has alarmed scientists. Many are searching for jobs overseas, but the framework for them is non-existent. In short, other countries don't want American researchers. They have researchers of their own. Many of their programs are also dependent on the United States. We have collaborations. This complicates the pullout of the WHO. At the same time, freezes on funding that goes overseas have resulted in chaos. Researchers that help monitor and test medications and treatments and prevention on things like HIV have been frozen, leaving many that depend on United States collaborative offices in limbo. Do not forget that the world is a global ecosystem. We know that things can spread. We participate in management globally. This will come back. Critical health infrastructure is put at risk. Nobody I know is willing to touch the grants that they have. Even for the few that have been unfrozen, there's too much uncertainty. At the same time, people who work for the federal government have been offered severance for 8 months. If you've received one of those emails, you would know that it states you can go from a low-efficiency government job to the private sector, along with 8 months of pay that is supposed to help you do that. Meanwhile, those who do research at universities that are funded by government grants have been informed that their jobs are on the line. They're victims of budget cuts. Many have said that this is just for diversity, but that is not the case. These are global cuts to funding across the board. There's, of course, normalcy bias. Everything has been normal before. Those who understand history know that these are very alarming trends. Ultimately, they are not isolated to here. We are seeing cuts and anti-intellectualism globally. It feels as though there is no safe place to go. I've talked to my peers and those that I consider mentors, and there is a deep feeling of dread. I know that I feel like I'm being screamed at by my ancestors to run. Somehow I feel that I should sew all of my gold into my puffy jackets. Somehow I did, in fact, once walk to Canada. It was the Pacific Coast Trail. It was a good 5 months. Nonetheless, I do not know what is going to happen next. It feels very distressing. So if you are not involved in the sciences, enjoy. It feels like this is not going to get better. I do not know what dystopia we are living through. There's a number to choose from.